As I mentioned in the previous video, this is rather like a job. We have a real product that we have to produce at the end of the year, a yearbook. And I consider that we have an honor and a responsibility to produce an outstanding one. In fact, I consider it a sacred honor. We've been entrusted with this responsibility, with this freedom, with this power to record the stories of our year. So this is just like a job in many ways. And just like a real workplace, when the period starts, you got to be logged in and you have to be working. If you're just coming through the door, if you came in and you're chatting through the beginning of the period, you'll take damage. We'll talk more about what damage means later on in the boot sequence. Right now, just realize the official policy is if you're not sitting down, logged in and working, or otherwise involved in the tasks of YDS, then you're late. Similarly, at the end of the period, you got to be working through the scheduled end of the period. Once the period ends, and you can see the schedule on the wall, then you can clean up your stuff and head out. Not a minute early, not 2 minutes early, not 10 minutes early. For goodness sake, you guys are quite aware of the schedule, I know. Work through the end of the block, or you'll take damage. Between the bell and the end of class, bit more gray area there. I expect that you will be working on what we do in YDS, but I also understand that we're all human, and we can't be working on YDS every single second of the time that we're here. When you have a quick joke with your friend, when you remember something and tell the person next to you about something that happened in the previous class that you're really worried about, just to get it off your chest, that's normal, that's human. And that's okay. When you spend 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes joking, having fun, telling stories, you'll accept damage. When you're here in YDS, use your time for the yearbook. Anything that isn't directly related to that, doing homework, playing games, just general goofing off, you will find yourself damaged. And we'll talk a lot about the specific details of that coming up shortly. But for now, realize the rules are very clear. Time in YDS is for YDS.